to start our public inauguration as we start all things with prayer. We, with the powers vested in me and we, with my feminine and masculine Shekinah powers within, invoke the Holy Spirit of truth to break, dissolve, and cut all soul ties in the spiritual realm and astral plane that attached itself to me and my entire family of the Moors, that are ungodly and do not serve our highest and best good. We cancel, remove, and destroy all altars made in my image and likeness, made in our image and likeness. We remove and destroy all rituals that have been brought against us in the astral plane and spiritual realm. All spells, curses, and hexes are now bound up, destroyed, and sent back to sender forever. We cut, sever, and destroy all spiritual agreements and contracts that I and we have entered into knowingly and unknowingly, that has hindered the Moors, hindered my life and my family's lives, past and present, and future. We cancel, destroy, and dissolve any and all attacks brought against us in the dream state that may have attached itself to me or my family in the physical manifestation. I break all generational curses brought against me and my family of the Moors. I break all generational curses brought against me, my family, and the Moors. I break all generational curses brought against me and my family of the Moors. I destroy all contracts and soul tie agreements made along my family line that are ungodly and untrue and do not serve our best good. We, the Moors, release the wealth, the riches, and gold held for us in the astral plane. Let it rain down to our palms now in the physical manifestation. We, the Moors, declare all imposter beings sitting in our seats of power shall resign, be removed, or repent of their sins against the Most High Elohim words, and the indigenous aboriginal Moors, the true landlords of the land of Mu, in this providence of Illini State Republic. We declare that all imposters, fiduciary trustees, and beneficiaries of the U.S. Corporation, all caps, who have been over our vast estate, we demand these corporate imposters shall be removed and turn the keys back over to us, the Moors, as we created this all, and pay the fees owned and owed to repair our nation. The time is now. As we move forward in our full manifestation of our powers as heirs upon the land and full execution of our Constitution, as we, the Moroccans, are out of interregnum and stand upon principles our Prophet Noble Drew Ali brought to us, ordained through the supreme power of all law. This is a divine time as we stand squarely upon who we are by the words and images left to us by our ancient ancestors, without fear. We fear not. So it is, so it is, and so it is. As it is written, let it be so. This is what it is, and what it is shall be. Islam. Peace and love to everyone. I want to thank everyone for your presence and attendance at our public inauguration for Illini State Republic, here on June 25th, 2023. It's a new beginning, and we are now ready to take our seats amongst the nations. We're going to start our public inauguration by first introducing our duly elected and affirmed leader of the legislative branch, the Sayaraha, leader of the Dalil Aziz. Mahia, place your left hand on the tone, raise your right hand, and repeat after me. I,
Mahia Bey, Sayaraha, leader of the Dalil Aziz,
do solemnly affirm
do solemnly affirm
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of Illini State Republic
the Constitution of the Illini State Republic
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to Illini State Republic,
to Illini State Republic,
and that I will take this obligation freely
and that I will take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well
and that I will
and faithfully discharge
and faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of which I am about to enter.
of which I am about to enter.
That being
Sayaraha, leader of the Dalil Aziz,
all law.
all law.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Islam.
Gratitude and much thanks to everyone for being here. I do promise to do my very best as Sayaraha, leader of the Dalil Aziz. Peace be unto you all.
Next, I would like to introduce our duly elected and affirmed Wazir al-Rez, our Prime Minister, Matheno Bey. Place your left hand on the tone and raise your right hand and repeat after me. I,
Matheno Bey, Wazir al-Rez, Prime Minister,
do solemnly affirm
do solemnly affirm
that I will support
that I will support
and defend the Constitution
and defend the Constitution
of the Illini State Republic
of the Illini State Republic
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to Illini State Republic,
to Illini State Republic,
and that I will take this obligation freely
and I will take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservations
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasions,
and that I will well
and I do well
and faithfully discharge
and faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of which I am about to enter.
of which I am about to enter.
That being
Wazir al-Rez, Prime Minister,
all law.
all law.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Peace.
Greetings to all, and a great day to all. Now, I'd like to thank my appointed and my elected officials for being here, present for our inauguration. Thank you to all.
Next, I would like to recall our leader of our legislative branch, our Sayaraha Mejia Bey.
Okay, next, I will call our duly elected and affirmed official, Chief Justice of Consular Court, Chief Kazi, Ms. Danya Ayera Nala M. Left hand on the tone, right hand up. Please repeat after me.
I, Danya Ayera Nala Il, Chief Justice, Chief Kazi of Consular Court,
do solemnly affirm
do solemnly affirm
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the Illini State Republic
of the Illini State Republic
against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to Illini State Republic,
to Illini State Republic,
and that I will take this obligation freely
and that I will take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well
and faithfully discharge
the
duties of the office of which I am about to enter,
that being
that being
Chief Kazi, Chief Justice of Consular Court,
all law.
all law.
Congratulations.
Thank you. That's all. I am very grateful for this opportunity. I am very grateful and I give honors to my mother, whom is not with me anymore, who's transitioned into an ancestor, to Kaya Gray. And I also give all blessings and honors to a woman who raised me as her daughter, who also transitioned in as an ancestor, Shalira Haynes. I am grateful for all of the past Moors that have tread upon the steps which we are taking and has educated us. That being Queen Valera, Empress Ninti El Bey, Taj Tariq Bey, and a host of many other Moors that have embarked upon this journey and that has influenced us and guided us and educated us. I am very grateful, as I mentioned, and I will fulfill my duties to the very best of my ability. Islam. Next, I would like to introduce our duly appointed and affirmed official, our Hajib, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Isaac Boyd Eel. Place your left hand on the tone, raise your right hand, and repeat after me. I,
Isaac Boyd Hill, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Hajib,
do solemnly affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of Illini State Republic against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to Illini State Republic, and that I will take this obligation freely without any mental reservations or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office of which I am about to enter. That being
Haji, Minister of Foreign Affairs.
Allah.
Allah.
Congratulations.
Islam. Greetings, everyone. You all look so beautiful and dignified. Thank you for attending today. Thank you very much. This is a marvelous day. Today marks an extraordinary day in history. I am Isaac Boyd Hill, duly appointed and affirmed by Wazir Alrez Mathino Bey as Hajib. Hajib means Minister of Foreign Affairs for Illini State Republic, also known by the abbreviation ISR, which is a provincial state government under the pre-existing and existing sovereignty of the Moroccan Empire. I would like to thank my mother for giving birth to me and sharing her wisdom of her love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. I love you so very much, Mother. Wazir Alrez Mathino Bey has bestowed upon me the monumental honor of being Hajib in the executive branch. I, along with other appointed officials, shall enforce our de jure constitution, the law of Moroccans out of interregnum, flag and seal forevermore. Our delegation of authority for establishing this law of Moroccans out of interregnum are the Great Law of Peace, known today as the Iroquois Confederacy, the Treaty of Peace and Friendship between the United States for America and the Sultan of Morocco, the J Treaty, the Treaty of Amity, Commerce, and Navigation between Great Britain and the United States for America, the Treaty of Peace and Friendship between the United States of America and the Bay and subjects of Tripoli and the Barbary, General Treaty between Great Britain and Morocco, Right of Protections in Morocco, General Act of International Conference of Algeciras, Charter of the United Nations, Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Relations, Vienna Convention on Consular Relations, Vienna Convention on the Law of Treaties, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, the United Declaration of Rights of the Child, the United Declarations on the Rights of Indigenous People. For the record, today, June 25th, 2023, marks a place and time where Moorish nationals being descendants of Moroccans and the bloodline of the ancient Moabites and Canaanites, shall rise from the place which we fell to foreign conquerors and Moorish turncoats. Our de jure province of Illinois State Republic, also known as ISR, shall enforce the well-settled principles of the pre-existing and existing sovereignty of the Moroccan Empire, also known as the Sharifan Empire, in northwest of Mexim, commonly referred to now as North America. Illini State Republic has encompassed the entire former and territorial jurisdiction known as the de facto state of Illinois, all caps, corporation. For the record, northwest of Mexim is in fact Morocco. I repeat, northwest of Mexim, commonly referred to now as North America, is in fact the ancient world dominions of Morocco. Through the study of treaties, treaty cases, and international law, acts of grievance, covenants and conventions, constitutions, court cases, and international court of justice, at Illini State Republic, we have learned that facilitating the formation of a Moorish state governing body among the various Moorish provincial body politics will be the most prudent approach to address centuries of European colonization. We Moors affirm for the record, are no longer dead at sea, be it at fraudulent hypothecation, as cheap doctrines of discovery, Spanish Inquisition, secret treaty of Verona, and unum sanctum policies. The Moors of Illini State Republic affirm for the record our reversion of allodial estate law, trust law, and contract law via our consanguinity and the Treaty of Peace and Friendship 1787 and 1836 between Morocco and the United States for America. Question: what do we need as active Moors? We need competent Moors to establish de jure state capitals in each province. When established and united by their elected officials, then and only then can we establish our powers as stated in the Vienna Convention of 1969, Article 2, and the Treaty of Peace and Friendship, 1836, Article 22. Then we will impress upon the world that the competent Moors are ready to join the United Nations Charter. Lastly, I would like to give honorable mentions to a few teachers who brought the light of Moorish science, civics, back into my abstract way of comprehending law and history. First, honors to Noble Drew Ali, including his teachers. Thank you. Honors to Queen Vahira, Renita El Harer Bey, including her teachers. Thank you. Honors to Taj Tariq Bey of the Great Seal, including his teachers. Thank you. Honors to Brother C. Freeman L., including his teachers. Thank you. Honors to J. Jermaine Bey from Melodium Moorish Pradium, Ante, Colorado, also known as AMPAC, including his teachers. Thank you. I thank you for your courage and sharing your knowledge of law and history for all of us Moors. In conclusion, it is a great honor as appointed and affirmed Haji to serve the Moorish people of our de jure Illini State Republic government. It shall forevermore be an honor to enforce our provincial constitution, the law of Moroccans out of interregnum, on behalf of our ancient foremothers and forefathers through the 5 points of light: love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. The Moors in Morocco, who have been classified in the United States of America Census constructed race category of Black, Negro, Colored, African American, Moorish subjects, Moorish proteges, and Indian, which has politically denationalized the Moors, and that violates international prohibitory rights of the just cogents. Through the elected and appointed officials at Illini State Republic, we will no longer be subjected to colonialism or foreign privateers' feudal law, color of authority, fraud, corruption, coercion, use of force, breach of treaty, and breach of our well-established principles of organic constitutions upon our earthland. It is time to enforce all treaties made or which shall be made as supreme law of the land. Islam.
Islam.
Gratitude.
I would like to thank everyone for your presence and for your attendance at our public inauguration for Illini State Republic here on June 25th, 2023. It's a new beginning, and we are now ready to take our seats amongst the nations. And that concludes our public inauguration, and with that, I yield.